Most of the time, men worry about what they can feel. A lump, a pain, a swelling. But what if the real danger to your prostate is something you don't even notice, like sitting too much or gaining a few extra pounds? Research is beginning to reveal a silent connection between modern sedentary habits, excess body fat, and one of the most serious threats to male health, aggressive prostate cancer. This isn't about alarmism, it's about awareness. And it might be the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. I'm Dr. Isabel Lopez, a urologist with over 25 years of experience. And where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments and stick around because I have a surprise for you at the end. Today, we're going to dive into how sedentary behavior and obesity don't just affect your heart or your joints, they directly impact your prostate. And not in a small way. The science is clear. Prolonged inactivity and excess fat can drive inflammation, disrupt hormones, and weaken your body's ability to defend itself. Let's start by addressing a common misconception. Many believe prostate cancer is purely genetic or a matter of age, but lifestyle factors, especially the ones we overlook like sitting for hours and carrying extra weight, play a much bigger role than we think. The truth: your everyday habits might be quietly fueling prostate disease without you realizing it. And the earlier you understand this, the better your chances of prevention. There's a hidden chain reaction at play. It starts with too little movement and too many calories. Over time, this leads to weight gain. That weight gain doesn't just sit on your belly. It activates inflammatory pathways throughout your body. And that's where things start to get dangerous for your prostate. Once chronic inflammation sets in, your risk for more aggressive and treatment-resistant cancers increases significantly. This video is your chance to break that chain, to stop letting a passive lifestyle quietly sabotage your health. We'll break down the science, the risks, and, most importantly, what you can do today to turn things around. You don't need to become a fitness expert. You just need to understand how your daily routine can work for you instead of against you. Follow the channel, because in the next few minutes, you're going to learn something most men never hear from their doctors, but absolutely should. Obesity isn't just a matter of appearance. It's a metabolic condition that fuels silent fires inside the body. When fat accumulates, especially around the abdomen, it doesn't just sit there, it acts like an active organ, releasing inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. These substances keep your immune system in a constant state of low-grade alert, which weakens its ability to detect and destroy cancerous cells. For the prostate, this creates a dangerous environment where abnormal growth can thrive. This chronic inflammation becomes even more harmful when combined with hormonal imbalances caused by excess fat. Obese men often have higher levels of insulin and estrogen, as well as a hormone called IGF-1 or insulin-like growth factor. Each of these has been linked to prostate cell proliferation, meaning they can stimulate the prostate to grow, sometimes uncontrollably. It's like feeding fuel to a fire that's already burning silently beneath the surface. What many don't realize is how interconnected these systems are. More fat equals more inflammation. More inflammation disrupts hormone balance. Disrupted hormones fuel abnormal cell growth. It's a perfect storm, and your prostate is caught in the middle of it. That's why weight gain isn't just about size, it's about what that weight is doing on a cellular level. Even moderate weight gain over time can shift your body's internal chemistry in ways that increase the risk of more aggressive forms of prostate cancer. This isn't about scare tactics, it's about science. Studies have consistently shown that men with higher body fat percentages face not only increased risk but also worse outcomes if diagnosed with prostate cancer. It's a risk multiplier most people ignore. This internal inflammation can also make the prostate more sensitive to other stresses. Whether it's toxins from the environment, poor diet, or genetic predisposition, the inflamed state of an obese body lowers its resilience. Your natural defenses are compromised, leaving you more vulnerable. It's not about one bad habit, it's about the compounding effect of many small ones. So if you've been brushing off those few extra pounds as harmless, it's time to think again. They could be triggering a cascade of internal changes that are putting your prostate health in jeopardy. And as we'll see next, it's not just about weight. It's also about how much you move. Or don't. Before we dive in, I want to share something special with you. I've created a 21-day challenge designed to help reduce and prevent prostate enlargement with simple exercises you can do in less than 15 minutes a day. Don't wait. Grab your copy of the ebook right now. The link is pinned at the very top of the comments. Now, let's talk about what happens when you sit too much. Most men don't realize that a sedentary lifestyle does more than just lead to weight gain. It slows down your entire system. Blood flow becomes sluggish, especially in the pelvic region. And with reduced circulation comes less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your organs. Your prostate is no exception. It begins to function in a low-oxygen environment, which is the perfect condition for inflammation to build and disease to take root. Movement isn't just good for your muscles, it's essential for your immune system. Every time you walk, stretch, or stand up, you're promoting lymphatic drainage and circulation, which helps remove toxins and waste. When you stay sedentary for long hours, these natural detox systems slow to a crawl. Over time, your body becomes less efficient at protecting itself, especially against abnormal or precancerous cells that may begin to develop in the prostate. And the problem compounds daily. Office work, commuting, and evening screen time add up to 10 or more hours of sitting each day for many men. That much inactivity leads to reduced metabolic flexibility, poor insulin sensitivity, and lower testosterone, all of which are critical factors for prostate health. The more passive your body becomes, the more active inflammation and hormonal disruption become inside you. Stick with me until the end, because what I'm about to share might truly change your life. And don't forget, I've got a surprise waiting for you at the very end of this video. But here's the key insight. It doesn't take hours of intense training to fix this. Even light, consistent movement, like walking for 10 minutes after meals or doing some light stretching during breaks, can dramatically boost circulation. These small changes help oxygenate your tissues, keep your hormones in check, and support immune function where it matters most. Your body is designed to move. When it doesn't, systems slow down and diseases speed up. And your prostate, being highly sensitive to circulation and hormone changes, is often the first to suffer. So if you've been stuck in a sedentary routine, now's the time to break free. Because the longer you wait, the more damage is quietly being done. When it comes to prostate health, not all risks are created equal. Obesity and sedentary living don't just increase your overall chances of developing prostate cancer. They tend to lead to more aggressive and harder-to-treat forms of the disease. Multiple studies show that overweight men are more likely to be diagnosed at later stages, when cancer has already progressed. And worse, they often respond poorly to standard treatments like surgery or radiation. That's because excess fat doesn't just sit under the skin, it builds up around internal organs, including the prostate. This visceral fat creates a constant state of local inflammation. It compresses nearby tissues, reduces oxygen supply, and releases hormones that disrupt cellular communication. As a result, even if cancer cells appear, your body is less able to control their growth or stop their spread. This is one reason why early detection is often delayed in obese patients. The disease behaves differently. Surprisingly, obesity can also interfere with prostate-specific antigen, PSA, levels, which are a key marker in detecting prostate cancer. In obese men, PSA readings may appear falsely low, delaying proper diagnosis. By the time the numbers raise concern, the cancer may already be at a more dangerous stage. This deceptive pattern gives men a false sense of security, while the disease quietly progresses in the background. Outcomes after treatment are also affected. Men with higher body fat have a greater risk of complications following prostate surgery. Wound healing is slower, infection risk increases, and radiation therapy becomes less precise due to shifting fat tissue. These challenges make recovery harder and less predictable, further reducing the chances of full remission. In addition to physical effects, there's also an emotional toll. Men battling both cancer and obesity often face longer hospital stays, higher stress levels, and more severe side effects from medication. The body's resilience is lower, and that affects not only treatment outcomes but also long-term quality of life. These aren't just statistics, they're real consequences with lasting impact. But here's the empowering truth: this isn't inevitable. Most of these risks are modifiable. And as we'll explore next, there's something remarkably simple and accessible that can help turn the tide: movement. When it comes to protecting your prostate, few things are as powerful and underrated as regular physical activity. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Even small, consistent movements can create a profound shift in your body's internal environment. Walking for 20 minutes a day, doing light strength training twice a week, or following a simple home routine can significantly reduce inflammation and restore hormonal balance. Exercise does more than burn calories. It activates your body's healing systems. With regular movement, your cells become more responsive to insulin, your testosterone levels stabilize, and your immune system sharpens. These changes directly reduce the factors that fuel prostate enlargement and cancer progression. And unlike medications, physical activity comes with positive side effects, like better mood, deeper sleep, and more energy. Let's look at the science. Men who exercise regularly have lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, a key marker of inflammation. They also show reduced expression of genes linked to cancer growth. In other words, exercise doesn't just prevent disease, it can biologically reprogram your body to fight it more effectively. This is especially true for prostate health, where blood flow, hormone balance, and immune response all play critical roles. The beauty of it: you don't need to overhaul your entire life to get these benefits. A brisk walk after dinner, a quick set of bodyweight exercises in the morning, or even short movement breaks during the workday can make a difference. What matters most is consistency. Your prostate doesn't need perfection, it needs movement, oxygen, and stability. This is where most men fail, not from lack of information, but from underestimating the power of small steps. The good news is, it's never too late to start. Whether you're in your 30s or 60s, your body will respond. The inflammation will go down, hormone levels will normalize, and your risk will begin to drop. It's a compounding effect. Each day of movement adds up. So if you've been waiting for the perfect time to begin, this is it. The link between exercise and prostate health is clear, and your daily choices hold more power than you might think. Next, we'll bring it all together and show you exactly what steps to take starting today. Join the Members Club. Drop a super like, follow the channel, and leave a comment. Because now you know, sedentary habits and excess weight don't just affect how you look or feel. They silently place your prostate at risk. The danger isn't always loud. It builds slowly, through long hours of sitting and years of unchecked weight gain. But the good news is, you can stop that process before it starts, or even reverse it. Think back on what you've learned today. Chronic inflammation caused by body fat creates a perfect environment for prostate issues to grow. Disrupted hormones, low circulation, and impaired immune function all come together to weaken your body's defenses. And most of it stems from choices that are fully within your control. That's the empowering part. You have more influence over your prostate health than you might have imagined. Every step you take, literally, helps restore balance. Every small change, whether it's stretching, walking, or standing more, helps reduce inflammation. Combine that with intentional weight management, and you create an internal environment where your prostate can function at its best. The science is solid, but it's your daily decisions that make the difference. It's time to stop thinking of exercise and weight loss as cosmetic or optional. They are essential tools for preventing not just general illness, but aggressive, life-threatening diseases like prostate cancer. And unlike medications or surgeries, these tools are free, accessible, and completely under your control. All it takes is a commitment to act. So here's your next step. Take the information from this video and turn it into action. Start with something small today. Download the ebook if you haven't already. Get moving, get intentional, and start giving your prostate the care it deserves. Because the best way to fight disease is to prevent it before it takes root. This isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about building a healthier, more resilient version of yourself. And it all starts with one decision: to move.